Welcome back to Introduction to Engineering Design. This is Module 7.2, and we're working on question number 8, where we're actually doing the arbor press in SOLIDWORKS. So I'm going to show you one way to do this. This isn't necessarily the answer, it's just an answer, and we'll use all of the dimensions that are depicted on your drawing here. So let's start out with a new extrusion. We'll go ahead and work in the front plane. And we're going to go ahead and start out. I'll just arbitrarily start out at the circle. Well, that's a little interesting. Let's try that again. Drag out a circle. I'm going to dimension that to 0.313. Now you'll notice that my dimensions need to be changed to 3 decimal places. And I've just drawn this circle here. And you'll notice it's only a radius in this drawing. So let me go ahead and draw, coming from the sides down, 2 horizontal lines. I'm going to make these 2 lines equal. That will give it symmetry. I'll go ahead and trim away the bottom of my circle, which I no longer need. And this is a little bit wrong here, because this actually should be a radius of 0.313. Not a diameter. There we go. We fixed that. So now what I've done is drawn this portion, that radius right there. So let's go ahead and extend a line out on each side. And we'll do it with symmetry. And then the line that comes back up the side here. We'll go ahead and sketch out the rough overall shape of the object. So now I've got my basic outline of the object. Let's go ahead and add this dimension in 1.438 from the center to that edge. And I'm going to drag this line back out here and back up here and drag that one over here. Try and keep my model from blowing up here. There we go. Looks a little better. Not a lot better. Now I'm going to add my next dimension across the bottom. 2.885. That's my overall width across the bottom. And add my dimension that comes from the midpoint here to the bottom of my model, which is 0.5. And the dimension of my side height right here, which is 2.5. Now I'm going to add an attribute or a relation between the 2 sides that makes them equal. Now my model's starting to take shape. So you'll see I've got 2.5 coming up the side. Now I have to define this angle by going in 0.69 to the top, which is 3.5 rather. So let's add first my dimension, the bottom to the top of 3.5. Let me add a relation between my 2 lines that form the top, make them collinear. I can now add in my 0.69 jog in from the side. And add my dimension from there to there, which is 0.938. And the next dimension in from the side. This is a chain dimension, the width in the middle, 1.015. And last, the dimension between these 2 points, which is 2.19. Last, I have to add and make this dimension, this line, and this point, and that point. This will be 2.5 also. And that fully defines my sketch. Exit the sketch. We'll extrude that mid-plane out 1 inch. And accept it. I now have my basic outline. Let's add this hole. It's in the midline of it, 1.062 inches up from this bottom hole. So we'll do a hole wizard. It's a 0.255 hole. So here I'm going to do a custom size. So 0.255, they don't really have one here, so let's go ahead and do a through hole. Through a hole. I'm going to go ahead and go 1/4 inch, which will get me pretty close to the ballpark. And I'm going to use custom sizes. 0.255. 118 degrees is fine. And I'm going to go blind for 0.562. For position, I'll click on the face, drop my hole, and now I'm going to add a relation between my center point and my origin. In my origin, making that vertical, and the distance up will be 1.062 from the bottom. Fully defined. Accept it. There's my hole. It's not a through hole. The next hole that I have to do is a 0.375 hole in this top face, and it looks like it is 1/2 inch down and on center line. It doesn't really depict that very well, but we'll go ahead and do that. 0.375 on center line from the face. So hole wizard. That is a 3/8 drill. And my end condition will be blind, 0.75. Position. Go ahead and drop that in the center. And dimension this. I guess I'm coincident with the midpoint, so that'll take care of the 1/2 inch down, so I don't really need to do anything else. Just the way I constructed my model. So there I have my 2 holes. Alright, that's construction of this model. I'll save this as Arbor Press Base. File. Save as. I put them in a different folder than you will use. You'll use one on your desktop. And then we'll come back, we'll make the drawing in the next video. Thanks for watching.